I'm just thinking, why wouldn't that be?
They want the president to be someone they can buy. They don't want the president to be someone who doesn't need their money.
Okay. Well, by all accounts, if he doesn't, I don't know why he has so much money. He's failed at everything he's done. Just managed to get out of it. How does a guy end up with so much money still? I don't understand that. But I suppose that makes sense. They can't buy him, but they don't have to buy him. Can't they just threaten him? I mean, they are the military-industrial complex. He has no real power there. Guys like Rumsfeld and Cheney, don't they have those? Can't those guys just come in and go, look, Trump, shut up. We'll have you shot. You know? I mean, can't they just do that? Like they did with Bush. Here's my point. W didn't need any money. W had daddy. W was rich. What was his? Was he just?
Their money all came from politicians buying them off the family. It wasn't.
Okay.
What did they produce?
Okay, so you're saying the reason they had money was because they were already beholden, and so W was like whatever. Okay, so Trump has his own cash. They can't buy him, but they could. What does he want out of it? Just to say I'm president, walk away? I mean,
he's got a pretty big ego. I don't.
Yeah.
Anybody that would say that Donald Trump lacks an ego,
I know. So I'm just. I mean, James. You guys talk about James Watt? Why are we talking about James Watt? Sorry, somebody's talking. James Watt was such a prick. Well, yeah, I mean he wasn't the best Secretary of the Interior, but whatever. I can't remember why he nobody knows the fucking Secretary of Interior unless he does something wrong. So why was he even an issue back then? I don't
remember exactly.
I think it was strip mining. I think they were doing. That's what I remember, was that there was a big argument against strip mining, and of course he and Reagan were like, tear down a forest, just cut it down. American productivity. All right, so you think that's a pretty good descriptor. Understand that, everybody. The the establishment in whole, the government establishment, is not interested in having the American establishment billionaire come in and be. They wanted a poor person that could be purchased to come in. That's why they'd look at all those other guys like Cruz and Rubio and everybody else, right? They didn't have any money. They were looking for another W, and they found somebody as stupid as W, but he's got money.
Now I guess you could argue that Romney was part of the establishment too, but he was willing to be bought.
Romney was a tool.
Yeah.
He had no he wasn't smart enough to have an ego the size of Trump's.
Yeah.
So and on that, on that note, this is a perfect time to play this clip. So I created the Real Newsroom after the Newsroom, which was created by Aaron Sorkin. Jeff Daniels was Will McAvoy, and I've run clips about that because I've been talking about this for years. Right? Bloomberg copied my idea, except they kind of have some connections, so they could do one up on me and actually get Jeff fucking Daniels to come in. So here's Bloomberg's take on Jeff. This is Jeff Daniels goes Will McAvoy on Trump. I'm a little miffed that they stole the idea. On the other hand, it's great, and I stole a lot of ideas from them. So here you go.
All right, so can you say in one sentence or less, all right, you know what I mean, can you say why Donald Trump is the best case scenario for Hillary Clinton?
Well, I think for the first time in election history, I think her opponent might donate to her campaign.
No. I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes Donald Trump the best case scenario for Hillary Clinton? Jeff, I'm not going to let you go back to the airport without giving me an actual answer on this question. What makes Donald...
Because he's not the best case scenario, John. That's my answer. Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump is a fact-bending loose cannon who alienates mainstream voters with everything he says. But he gets constant media attention for free. There won't be a day from now until November when Trump isn't on every TV channel. And with a straight face, you're going to tell me that electing a woman is unprecedented? Germany elected a female chancellor. Brazil elected a female president. Denmark, Poland, Korea, Argentina, Norway, Liberia, Cyprus are run by women. So 22 sovereign states in the world have already beat us on this.
All right, okay, fine.
Okay, game change guy. Just in case you accidentally find yourself writing a third book, there's some things that you should know. And one of them is there's absolutely no evidence to support the statement that Trump is the best case scenario for Hillary Clinton. 38% of the people gave her a favorable rating. 30% of the people say that she's honest and trustworthy. And just 22% of Democrats say they're enthusiastic about her being the nominee. Sure, she beats Trump in some categories, like millennials who don't even show up to vote. She also leads in the number of messages deleted on her personal email server, but that aside. So when you ask what makes Trump the best case scenario for Hillary, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. His tiny hands?
And we'll be right back.
That's just Jeff Daniels being a badass. If you haven't watched The Newsroom, the real version of it, the original version of it, Aaron Sorkin, download some clips, find it, hack into HBO, whatever you need to do, watch it. It's incredible. And what it will do is, what it did for me was say, why the fuck don't we have this for real? I want a Will McAvoy. Where did they go? Morley Safer doesn't do primetime news. But we need guys like him. We need Will McAvoys for real. To come back and challenge authority. Challenge the status quo. Challenge things that we're told just are the way they are. I miss Will. I miss the show. If you go back and watch it, you'll realize that they just took actual history. They took what had just happened. They started in like 2010. And they just change out a few names and show you what should have happened. That's what pissed me off. It's like, wow, look at that. Look at what happens when an actual journalist asks actual fucking questions to a politician. They either collapse or they respond. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway. I saw you laughing there, Scott.
Well, in baseball terms, then I think Ted Cruz was the best case scenario.
Seriously?
It's a fastball down the middle. You know everything that Ted Cruz is going to say before he says it. With Donald Trump, you never know what he's going to say.
Which makes, as Les Moonves would tell you, that makes for great ratings. Not so good politics.
But I think actually it's from the opponent's point of view, they'd rather know what's coming than the situation with Trump where they never know what he's going to say. How do you prepare for a debate with Trump? You don't know what he's going to say.
I know. No kidding. Is he going to attack POWs today, or is he going to go after women? Minority groups? Or is he going to decide that he's ready to raise wages? And that's the kind of thing that makes him unpredictable, right? Because the other day he was like, yeah, we'd probably use higher wages. Yeah, why not? Fuck it, He does these things.
Yeah,
all right.
He didn't say he was going to raise the minimum wage.
No.
When he says raise wages, they're all going to say that.
Right. That's the other thing. He knows how to drop a soundbite that they can take and just do whatever the fuck they want with it. He's even the one who said that's a soundbite in the clip, because that's a soundbite, right? He's like pointing out soundbites to people. It's like when he farts. There's one, like there's another one. Oh, I dropped that one back there. There's a soundbite. I don't even know what did I say? What did I make fun of? Let's move on to Hillary. I just want to cover this really, really quick.
Who speaks for Reddit?
What?
This headline says Reddit claims the FBI scaring the public for Hillary. Who on Reddit are we talking about?
I have no idea. I just love the title. I love the title because so many people find Reddit to be this. Look, I'm not dissing Reddit at all. I'm just saying when I go there, how are you even able to tell? Like I can't even figure out what's going on. You're able to decide that Reddit, it's that look.
They block me all the time, except the Bernie channel. The Bernie channel's been okay with me.
I don't even go there.
Every other the news channel, they block me all the time. They say that just because they're my own links, that violates their policies.